Hello everyone, my name is Nikki Burlon. I worked on this project with one of my professors, Dr. Stone. This started as a class project and turned to a poster, so that's always great. But this was a descriptive study of food environments, income, race, race and ethnicity, and store access in Tennessee counties. I got this data from USDA ERS. They have a food environment atlas and a food access atlas. And I took data from both of those that was most interesting and pertaining to my topic and combined it to make these maps. And then we got the Tennessee county layout from ArcGIS services. And the biggest thing that we found was that healthy food access changes by location and minority status across Tennessee. So immediately, depending on how much one knows about food environment, they might think that rural people have the least amount of access to stores, but that's not true. It's low income people that live in cities that have the lowest access to stores. And so the main cities that have low access were Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis, and Chattanooga. And Murfreesboro was top in some of the low access filtering as well. But so those cities that also have, the biggest concentration of fast food service and full service restaurants has some of the lowest access, which is just insane to think about because there's a fast food restaurant in every store, but people still can't get to a grocery store to buy actual real food. So some of the other things that we found that were interesting that we didn't put on the maps was that there's some counties that don't even have grocery stores. So I think it was Canada and Van Buren County don't even have grocery stores. They have to go to a convenience store or the next county to go grocery shopping. So if they don't have a car, that's a big hindrance on them going grocery shopping. Another thing that we found was that the highest number of farmers markets is in those cities, which makes sense because that's where more people are. So that's where the farmers are going to go to sell their vegetables. But the most farms are obviously in rural areas. So it just makes you wonder how much those people in the rural areas actually have access to the fruits and vegetables that are grown there. Another thing that we found was that concentration of SNAP and WIC stores that accept SNAP and WIC are in those larger cities. So Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Memphis, which makes sense because obviously there's more stores there and a higher population. But even though those stores accept that, there's still those that have a low access to a store. So even if you have those things to help because you're low income or whatever it is, and you still can't get to a store, then those things don't really help. So it's just it's interesting to think about. Overall, I think that the findings were quite interesting of this study, and I hope you guys think the same. And thank you for watching my video and looking at my poster.